kind of piggyback on like what you were saying, another player we were talking about going into this week is Jeff Wilson. We were talking about Jeff Wilson, Jared McKinney. Jared McKinney got a stinger, and I think it's a chest injury. What I heard.
Yeah. Talking about McKinnon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I think it's bruised rib, something like that.
Okay. So, it just depends on the situation. If he's going to be out, if he may miss some time. But Wilson is a good candidate to get to look at, especially if you need running back help. He was very effective in that offense yesterday, and it's another one of those offenses that you can plug and play. It's not necessarily a quote unquote bell cow. It's whoever's the hot hand.
Yeah.
Heck, they use IU in a lot of end around.
Kind of look like Debo.
Exactly. So that offense is fluid. That's one thing about guys like Shanahan and some of these more innovative coaches. Who are kind of based off of what they did in college. They trying to evolve the college game. And infuse it with the NFL game. That's what it's going to now.
I gotta say this about Wilson. He might be the safest play in this backfield, and the reason why McKinnon is the pass back,
right?
Kind of like Naeem, but Wilson was a very strong runner.
Okay.
So even when Mostert was healthy and Coleman was healthy,
right?
Wilson was still getting red zone and green zone work.
That's true.
So he's a good power back. So McKinnon, even if he come back and plays this week, Wilson is still in his higher because he's getting the green zone work. Like so, they get in a 1 yard carry from the red zone. I mean, from the touchdown line, they giving it to Wilson.
Yeah.
They're not gonna give it to McKinnon.
Right.
But McKinnon is a bigger. He can make big plays in the pass game.
Oh yeah.
But I feel safer playing Wilson.
Right.
And I probably won't have to bid that much on him, like a McKinnon or does it say Carlo 5?
Yeah.
So I could get Wilson maybe for 0.5. But I think he's worth 10% of your 5.
I agree.
Maybe less. I don't know. You have to feel the temperature of the players in your league. So if you know what kind of guys they go, if you know a guy needs a back, he has no back to play, every back he got is hurt, and Wilson might be the next best thing out there, then you might have to spend like 10% of your 5.
Yeah. And you're right. And it, like I said, it also depends on, like TD said, the temperature of your league, how they were affected by injuries, especially last week. Last week hurt a lot of teams.